right, guys, the name of the show is QC Eats. When are you going to be eating? I can hear you all screaming. Finally, I get to sit down and try some of these amazing dishes, and they are looking tasty. Brian, we've got some amazing looking dishes here. First things first, I'm going to go into this cocktail. What do we got here?
So you are drinking a bee's knees. It's actually made with aviation gin, lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then honey simple syrup, which is house made. So it's a nice little spin on a cocktail, that's for sure.
It's interesting. The gin is not really forward. I mean, I love gin. There's a lot of folks who don't care for gin.
For sure.
But the gin, it's pretty far back in there. Eventually those botanicals kind of poke their way up, but this sweet lemon flavor with the honey is fantastic.
Yeah, we're always trying to find a way to go for the balance.
Yeah.
And especially in an establishment like this.
Sure.
We like to play around with certain cocktails and come up with creations such as this, or spins on them, if you will.
Yeah. What's the base cocktail? I guess would this be? Is this based off like a classic cocktail? Or?
Yeah, a bee's knees is the actual cocktail. We just took it a step further.
This is interesting.
We kind of did the Syndicate twist. Or
Syndicate twist. I'm going to jump into the appetizer here.
All right.
What is this guy?
So that is the goat cheese terrine. That is probably, if not the #1 selling item in all of the Quad Cities, I would say.
Really?
I mean, we're going to take it a step further.
Bold statement.
I mean, people come here, they know exactly where to gravitate toward.
Sure.
I mean, the goat cheese, the red peppers, the crustinis, the balsamic, the candied walnuts, all of that together combines such a powerful flavor that people leave here, they leave reviews about it, and it sticks with them. They come back for it, and here we are selling more and more. So
it's a great, we were talking about balance before, that great balance in texture as well.
Sure.
You know, the smoothness of this goat cheese with the crunchiness of the crostini, and then the candied walnuts also add a lovely crunch as well. Oh wow, there's just a lot. I love goat cheese. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, this is how would you describe Fifth Avenue Syndicate to people? I mean, as far as what kind of dining experience are you having here?
So we like to call ourselves not necessarily the highest end establishment, but we try to get close. So we try to make sure that we concoct the affordable cocktails and balance them with affordable meals, and without feeling like you're going through a drive-through, know. And then from the fact that our menu is made out of a newspaper, I mean, you don't see that these days. You know what I mean?
Right.
The allure, everything behind the building, all of that.
Right.
It just all comes together, and it blends naturally. So
it is a fantastic space. It is well. What do we got here? This looks absolutely fascinating.
So that is our meatloaf and croûte. It has been a staple on our menu since day one.
Okay.
It's actually wrapped in a puff pastry.
Puff pastry, kind of like a beef Wellington-ish?
We get those comparisons a lot. It is probably the second highest selling item, I would say. So, I mean, you've got the staples here. I will say that. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with the mash. You can't go wrong with the seasoned veggies. I mean, and then the demi-glaze right on the top.
Right there. I'm gonna
it just complements a nice meal. So.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I like the idea of taking something that hearty classic and taking it up a different notch.
Oh,
Put that twist on it, because that's what you guys do. Oh, wow.
Enjoying that? I figured you would.
This is excellent. It's fun. It's unique. It has a lovely flavor. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I feel like there's a little bit more to this meatloaf.
Oh, there definitely is. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we can't give everything away. Then Grandma will start making it. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Oh, wow. So, I mean, as far as your place in Moline, this is... I feel like Moline's has seen a lot of changes over the years. Tell me, where does Fifth Avenue Syndicate fit into that?
Well, I mean, I can only speak for a certain portion of that time. I'm not originally from here, from Chicago. So 2019, we all started, and it was just the everybody coming downtown and seeing that this building, which has been here for a long time, was going through all the changes. And it kind of sparked all the chatter and the talks and everything else. And all of the businesses down the street, the Vibrant, all, you know, everybody kind of came together just to kind of see what we were about.
Sure.
And it doesn't hurt that John Deere's in town, you know, and
Right.
we have some of the bigger corporations that, you know, are internationally
Right.
known. So I feel like we have carved out our own special place.
Sure.
And it works.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, yeah.
This meatloaf, it's very interesting and very, very tasty.
Glad to hear that.
So here's the deal. I was back in the kitchen with Chef Kevin and seeing this get put together. And this is a fantastic looking piece of meat. Tell me what we got here.
So this is a bone-in ribeye. This bad boy is the truth. I will tell you that right now. It is amazing. I mean, and our chefs cook our meats to perfection. I mean, I can't even, I wanted you to take the first bite before I said anything else because I wanted you to just be able to get that first flavor or that first mouthful of flavor because it's just amazing. So, yeah.
It's exactly what you want. It is juicy. It's got a lovely fatty flavor to it. And I do love a good medium rare steak.
It definitely
rare
does
steak.
not disappoint, that's for sure.
It's almost absurd how big this is. I know I'm not going to be walking away hungry today. That's for sure. I mean, do you have a favorite meal down here?
The Francois chicken is always been my favorite. I mean, it's pasta-based dish and some crispy chicken on top, the red peppers, and a lemon butter sauce. So you come back down, you give that one a whirl because it's amazing. So I mean, everything you see in front of you,
Sure.
it's definitely a favorite. I mean, I would be lying to you if I didn't tell
If
you
you
that I
haven't had all
have
these-
definitely partaken in
man.
quite a few of these dishes.
I'm
so.
going to come back to the steak later off camera with a little bit more
a little bit more
subtlety.
gusto.
But I do need to get through these desserts.
Sure,
so,
sure.
What do we got here? A fantastic looking creme brulee.
That is a creme brulee. It's a Saint Germain creme brulee.
Okay.
So Saint Germain being an elderflower, it definitely complements the actual creme brulee. If you know anything about creme brulees, you know that it's got
Nice,
the
smooth, and I'm
Yep.
waiting for this little crack here. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
perfect.
And again, first bite speaks for itself. Exactly. Every person that orders that, it's always the same face. I think we should put a board here with everybody's face on it.
This is everybody's first bite.
First bite. Yeah, we got you.
This is it.
That's it.
It's a wonderful, perfect creme brulee. That crunchy, crystallized sugar on top.
Oh, yeah.
The creamy filling. And that certainly, that little bit of elderflower, that Saint Germain, it is there. It's not overpowering.
Nope.
It's just that kind of a little bit of a flowery note kind of in the background. This is excellent.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I hate having to move on.
Oh, that's all right. I can sit here all day. Go
You can
right
tell-
ahead and
you can
enjoy.
tell- Unfortunately, I don't have that much time. I got to keep moving. But this is, so what do we got here? This is another good-looking dessert?
So that is our turtle cheesecake. I mean, it's got chocolate, it's got caramel, it's got the candied pecans on top as well, or candied walnuts, my apologies. But it's definitely been a staple here right along with the creme brulee. I mean, you come here, you get a creme brulee, and you get a turtle cheesecake. I'd call that a perfect evening.
It's a wonderful, they certainly both have their pluses. I'm not going to say minuses.
Sure.
They both have a lot of pluses. And going back and forth, I'm not a big, nuts
Sure.
person. I don't really
Sure.
love, but the fact that they're candied, it's mixed with the chocolate, and once again, hitting that texture where it's smooth, and then the crunchy going back and forth. This is
Our
excellent.
theme of balance is totally working.
Oh, yeah. That is very, very good.
Well, thank you.
Brian,
Thank you very much.
I think you guys are right. I think you're hitting that balance. I think you're hitting all of the right notes. Everything is a wonderful level of upscale dining. That's certainly a benefit here in downtown Monroe.
Well, I definitely appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Thanks for having us in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.